start recording? I can't even put it down. Okay. I'm still in bed, guys. But this is like, this has to be put out there for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this. Like, um, you could have been inquiring about two individuals that have come into your life. And it's like, it was a test to see if you were going to be discerning enough, or were you going to be superficial? Were you going to listen to these people's words? Were you going to feel out the energy? Were you going to be judgmental on them being at a state that you were at one time? Because one of them is the gem, right? One of them's a star, like you. And it's like, you actually got to the point where you're like, I need to know what's going on. And you started asking some questions. And it's like, intuitively, you already knew it, but then you started gaslighting yourself. Yeah, it was like, and also this person's trying to get into your energy field. You could be having dreams, or you could be having like fantasies, or like weird, oh my God. Okay, yeah, you could be having like weird feelings and you're like, wait a minute. I've already discerned that their energy doesn't line up with their words, right? Their energy does not line up with their words. 1, 2, 3 was on the timer. Something is growing because of the awareness that you are placing on these situations. Not judgment, discernment. The truth, the facts that are being laid before you. You're not letting the red flags get by you to pierce you. So that is going to be for the energy that is got their words and their energy do not align. Okay? That will be the 10 of Swords. That's that betrayal energy that's been coming up for the past couple of weeks. And I feel like this was a past timeline, or these were converging timelines to let you know, like, hey, this is how this went last time. So if you want to be controlled, if you want to be put in your place, then yeah, by all means, go repeat this cycle. But if you were discerning and you realize, like, okay, this person doesn't have a lot, they went through a lot, maybe they had some addictions, but the words that they said to you, you knew because it's you. Because it's you. They were mirroring maybe a point that you were at one time. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, this is not how. Oh, shnikes. Okay. Thank you, book. I appreciate that. Ace of Cups. Let's get to it. Ace of Cups, Pontos. He was actually the father of Poseidon's wife. He likes to fill his cup. So this other individual, it may seem like not everything's together, but they are. You guys actually got separated for a little while so that you could go over, because this feeling from this betrayal was control. And maybe you didn't understand what this emotion was. This feeling, you're like, man, it's so strong. It was spiritual. It was physical. You could be really attracted to this person, but guess what? They're going to control you, and you know it. You know it because of their words. Now, this person fills up their cup and then willingly, openly just shares their childlike wonder. And I'm going to get to it, but this is a divine child. And let me show you why. This blew my mind. Like, I was screaming. I was screaming when this came out, because I was like, okay, these are very obvious cards. Very obvious. Like, who wouldn't go with this one? Obviously. I wanted more, though. I wanted more. So the moon for the betrayal, hidden enemies, subconscious fears. It really just started laying out the tower, Poseidon. And we were talking about, so there is a connection here with the waters, and maybe somebody got married into a family, something to do with a father-in-law. I'm not sure, but that's what it's kind of looking like. And then Chariot moving forward, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So that's what I got for the betrayal, this energy. This person has more growing to do. They need to move forward in their chariot, do some more research, learn some more stuff. They need to learn more about their sword, because they're not empowered. They don't have confidence. They're worried about what other people think. They're worried about how their people perceive them. And this is a self-deception. This is something that they really need to work on. Otherwise, they are going to continuously broadcast this type of frequency. Now, moving on, let's move that crap out of the way. Shit. I really just should have put this on the stand, but you know what? Divine laziness today. Divine freaking laziness. And you are allowed to be divinely lazy, okay? It really does help. Okay, my nose. Moving on to this other energy. The Ace of Cups. The Pontos. The divine masculine that knows how to pour in their cup. Now, maybe, I have a feeling they could have said some things to you to reveal like they're kind of your opposite. Things that they're missing in their life, you actually have the energy to supplement, and vice versa. Okay, now, before, I wish I could explain this in a very simple, short phrase, but I can't. But I'm going to do my best. If anybody knows the story of Aphrodite, when I first started this, I wanted to get a feel for your energy and for these two energies. I was like, first I pulled all these, and then I was like, okay, then what's the viewer? Who's the viewer? And the Lovers came out, as well as I put them back, but Artemis also came out. And then the Ten of Cups, I think it's called Hamid. You radiate happiness. Just happiness, like creative, loving, nurturing, like beauty and energy. Like you beautify things. So I put the cards back because I wanted to get a feel. That was before I pulled one card for each energy, and I wanted to elaborate on the other two energies. So I put the viewer, your cards back. So when I was shuffling and I was like, okay, Pontos, like what is this? What's going on? If you know about Aphrodite, Aphrodite's marriage was to Hephaestus, but their first love was Ares, okay? And for these two cards to come out when I had just got done reading about the story and about how she had many mortal lovers, but her first was actually Ares. And if you think of it like with Zeus and Hera and that whole like toxic echo that keeps repeating itself, like we see the echoes of Zeus's and Hera's toxic freaking relationship, and their firstborn son was Ares. And we all know that Aphrodite was cut from Uranus's testicles into the sea, and then the foam of ejaculation, from it created Aphrodite. What I got from this is that whoever you are, male or female, it does not matter. This is a significant relationship in your life. And this is how I know. Have you been seeing, oh God, I was about to say Capricorn, but it's cornucopia. Thank you, Spirit. Cornucopia. This is Ten of Pentacles. This is legacy. This is never having to worry about anything. And with this balance of air, of water, of earth. Okay, so let me continue. I wanted more, of course. I got the 4, but I was like, okay, so what's the problem here? Like, what's going on? And then the Page of Cups came out. Now, this can mean lacking emotional intelligence. So I was like, okay, let's clarify. Is this childlike wonder, or is this lacking oh, my nose. Is this lacking emotional intelligence? And then Persephone shows her beautiful, gorgeous face. Yeah, the High Priestess. So this is divine. This is what I mean by the divine child. The eternal child. This person, this is where it's at. To everybody else, they would go with that Ten of Swords energy because it looks good on the surface. But underneath that iceberg is a lot of crap that they haven't dealt with. Oh my God, I love this so much. Okay, so then just to top it off, to end this reading, oh God, I'm so excited for whoever you are. I don't even want to get out of this energy now. So I was like, okay, where is this person at right now? This Ace of Cups, this individual, the Aries, the Aphrodite, the legacy, the childlike wonder, like just love and abundance right here, wrapped up in like a camouflaged cloak. Or maybe this is even you and you're like in between two people and being chosen. There's somebody that is doing the picking and there's you and somebody else. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But need I say more? Zeus. The Emperor. Now, I just realized something, and I'll pull another card to clarify, because when we're talking about the echoes of toxic relationships, but I'm not getting that from this. I'm getting that they're just like right now they are in their emperor energy and they're starting to set firm boundaries and step into their authority. But with that said, let's see. Let's take a gander. I'm putting these other cards back. Okay. Holy Spirit. Archangels, I myself, I command the truth. And I do not consent to any lower energies tampering with this read. And bless and excuse me. Send so much love, healing energy to the viewers. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. Planting seeds. Calliope long term. No, this person right now is thinking long term. 7 of Pentacles. This person is like, I don't see this as toxic. There could have been so many different cards that came out to represent this emperor as a toxic figure. But this is like planning for the future. Yes. Page of Swords is also making itself known. They're doing research. They're really looking into what seeds that they want to plant because they're the emperor. They know that they have to be at a higher standard. Like, they are at a higher standard. They see things and they're like, okay, that's nice, but it can be better. I have ideas. We can plant seeds. We can grow. We can learn from this. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Also, the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like your person has been through a lot and actually knows. Yeah. They know and they have seen how kings come out of poverty, and that sometimes we do have to lose everything in order to gain this. 12-12. A cycle is completing. A cycle is completing. What is with this? Yeah. Boundaries. Yeah, action, fire. So I'm getting like hot air balloon. I'm getting just a lot of good creative ideas, passion, but also the ability to anchor it into the 3D realm. So we have Circe's here with the Queen of Swords. So boundaries, protection, possibly making some potions, setting some intentions that anybody that comes into your circle, their true intentions will be revealed to you. Oh my God, that's crazy. Because we have the King of Wands and then the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This is also giving me like this emperor has learned to plant the right seeds and observe, but also learn about what they need to know to take action against any like lack mindset or individuals that are trying to come in with this fire energy to put them in a lack or make them feel less than, and setting these firm boundaries. Even with like the divine feminine energy, I'm getting balance. I'm getting a lot of balance, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Oh my God, Uranus is at the bottom, you guys. Aphrodite's father. This is so cool. And 2 of Cups underneath. Union, balance, and then the 10 of Cups. Come on, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Uranus, King of Swords, 6 of the motherfucking Wands. I'm gonna Chiron, you're coming through because I'm about to throw these cards. Because I'm about to throw these cards. I didn't see that, guys. That's Chiron right there. And I was talking about the reader, the tarot reader. Chiron intuition. And then I move this and it says Chiron. Spirit is so freaking funny right now. I can't even. Okay. Oh, this feels so nice. This feels so nice. Yeah. Okay. Where do I go? I don't even know what order this was in, but we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, yeah, it was 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay, Uranus, 2 of Cups. Maybe somebody's making up with their father, healing their father wound. That would be really beneficial. That sets you up for success and harmony, for sure. If you have any unhealed father wounds, I would go on ChatGPT and just explain some situations you experienced as a child and that you would like some questions to help heal and mend that. And let me tell you, it works like magic. It is magic. If you take the time to sit down and actually answer those questions and go over all the things that you didn't like and re-heal those timelines by going over how how you wanted to be treated, how you deserve to be treated, you know, what actually happened, and acknowledging and accepting the reality of what happened, and then rewrite the timeline by writing down what you would have rather happen and watch the magic unfold. Okay, I love you. The universe loves you. Everything's working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, guys. Peace.